I don't think there's been much of a point in my life where I can honestly say I haven't been addicted to video games. Ever since I opened up my PlayStation 2 on Christmas, fuck knows what year, and began playing Grand Theft Auto 3, I became obsessed. I remember I would quite psychotically go around GTA 3 with a baseball bat, and I would find particular pleasure in just beating the fucking living shit out of old people. I haven't ever had a healthy relationship with games. I've abused them for as long as I can remember, to the point where my dopamine receptors are so fried that I can't really enjoy the smaller things in life anymore. Like, think of the old person at the bus stop, let's say, and they find pleasure in just, like, you know, looking at a tree or looking at the sky. There's a reason that they can get pleasure from such small things, right? The reason is because they're not overwhelmed with the modern day stimulants that we all indulge in, like video games, social media, phones, you know. I'm starting to sound like a fucking boomer, but it's true. We all somewhat abuse these things. And so I could only find myself getting excited when I was, like, you know, hitting a fucking sweet Brandle on League of Legends. Like, my dopamine was just so peaked at that point. I do that so often, right, that when I leave the house, touch grass, it doesn't really feel like anything to me, because I mean, I could be home right now hitting that Brandle to instead of looking at these gay leaves and the gay sky. Like, wow, dude. Bit of a tangent, but like, yeah. So anyway, naturally I'm on this path of self-development. I can only go so far without addressing the elephant in the room, and I actually think that's quite a good point. Of course, for a while I've had the self-awareness that video games are actually quite the problem for me, you know, unhealthy and self-destructive, but I think it's important that you take things in your own stride and you address things when you feel ready to. Because let's say I tried addressing this 2 years ago. I've probably been aware that it's a problem for like 4 years now, but let's say, you know, 2 years ago. 2 years ago didn't have the healthy happiness outlets which I've built myself now. So if I tried taking on this mountainous task of quitting games 2 years ago, I would have nothing else to fall back on. I only feel like I can tackle this now because I have developed multiple outlets for my happiness, whether that be the gym, my friends, my work. So yeah, another side note, don't compare yourself to other people, just do what's right for you at that time. The time that I felt comfortable addressing this was New Year's. New Year, new me, guys. New Year, new me. But generally, you know, New Year, time of reflection, and I felt ready to tackle this. I'm thinking about not touching any video games for something like 3 to 6 months. That's just a ballpark figure. Like, I don't know, maybe I never touch them again, you know, maybe I don't ever feel the need to play a video game ever again. I doubt that, because Elden Ring. But the point is, I just don't touch any games at all for 3 to 6 months. It is February 3rd as I'm recording this. I am just over a month into quitting games. I have not touched a video game since the 29th of December 2021. How do I feel? Is there a noticeable difference in my well-being? My productivity? Has it been difficult? You know what, man? No, it's not been that difficult at all. I had reached a point with video games where I was not enjoying them at all, and I was actually quite resenting the fact that I played games every time I played them. It was literally just something I did as a very deeply ingrained habit, and something that I would do when I'm just turning my brain off, I'm trying to waste time, I'm trying to avoid doing work, or I'm in a Discord call, just, you know, stuff like that. It's just such a deeply stacked habit. I don't remember the last time I enjoyed a game. It was probably Hades. Hades was a pretty sweet game, but before that, fuck knows. I wasted thousands of hours playing games because I was afraid of what my idle brain was capable of. Within the later years, not even that, it was just a habit at that point. I don't even miss games. I don't miss them at all. I don't miss being angry playing League of Legends. I don't miss literally just rolling the dice every time playing a game of Hearthstone. Just complete waste of time. Ugh. Fucking hell, hello. Is that good? Yeah, that'll do. I don't want anything too bright. Where was I? So yeah, I don't miss fucking anything about games at all. It's fucking crazy. I'm a video game addict, and I don't miss a fucking thing about games. Apart from the fact that Elden Ring will release this month. I really want to play that. I made some precautionary efforts to make sure that I don't, slip into old habits. I've deleted and uninstalled every single game on my PC. Goodbye, Solitaire. I just realized I've got my headset on for no reason as well. Whatever. Continuity, I guess. I'll just keep it on. I'm not listening to anything. It's just a habit. Again, just like, I'm at my PC, time to put my headset on. I also left the Discords, which I found like I would just sort of join and just start playing games in them. I've made it as easy as I can on myself, basically, to quit these games. And I think that's a good call. So you only have so much willpower, right? There's going to be a point in time where you are having a bad day. I've had a few bad days. The first week of January was fucking AIDS. So there's gonna be a day where you're gonna have you're gonna have a rough one, and you're gonna think like, I feel so bad for myself. I'm gonna load up a game of League of Legends and let the pains go away. You gotta make it as easy as you can for yourself. Just take them away, at least until you've built up a good amount of willpower, and you've sort of learned that you don't need these substances or these stimulants to actually live a good life. So how do I feel? To be honest, the detox so far hasn't been perfect. While I myself have abstained from playing the video game, I have noticed that I've actually been watching quite a significant amount more gaming content on YouTube, specifically Hearthstone and Terraria videos. I've been watching so much Creparian, but this is not a good productive use of my time, and it's also going against the goal of my detox, I feel like. So for this month, February, I've actually set the goal to completely just zero gaming content outside of nighttime. There's a reason I've excluded nighttime, and that's because that's a whole other problem I have. And right now, I don't feel ready to tackle that problem yet. I am doing lots of work in a gym. My sleep is very important to me right now. I notice a significant difference in my mood and my performance when my sleep is disrupted, and I just don't want to fuck with that right now. So, but yeah, during the day, no gaming content. So, yeah. Detox hasn't been perfect. It's a process. But I'll say this much, in terms of my mood, my productivity and the quality of my work, the quality of my deep work blocks, which I do, and my routine has significantly improved already. I'm doing bits right now. I'm doing 3 deep work blocks a day, 2 for my boy Hamza's videos, who I edit for him, and 1 deep work block a day for my own projects. Before, I had no routine. I just took things as they came, woke up whenever, ate whenever, went to the gym. Actually, to be fair, I've been going to the gym pretty consistently, at consistent time. But everything else, it was just whenever, man. Literally just when I feel like it, I'll do it, now I've set up this system with the 3 deep work blocks. I'm getting up, I'm immediately eating, then I'm hitting the gym, get back, deep work block, walk the dog, 2 more deep work blocks, bit of time for myself, sleep, decent time, repeat. And I'm finding that so much easier to follow now. I'm doing less of the spurgy, video gaming stuff. And obviously this has had a favorable effect on my mood and my well-being. So yeah, my mood's improved. I'm doing great. And even, despite the 1 to 2 weeks of just pure AIDS from January, still, I pushed through that, and I'm doing great. So yeah. Have there been any negatives from quitting games? No. Not at all, man. To be honest, no. I can't think of any, apart from Elden Ring. I've had a good month. I've had a sense of mental clarity, which was previously unknown, and a sense of presence in, whatever I'm doing, whether that be at the gym, making friends at the gym. I mean, I've made a few friends at the gym, this month or last month. That's really cool for me. I feel like my social circle's expanding. Again, my work is efficient and probably at its best quality right now. I'm even upping my own sort of grind set in the sense where, I'm starting to try to put some stuff together for my own channel. And yeah, I'm just generally happy. So I think this February will be a little bit more challenging with the release of Elden Ring, and also just the cutting down of watching gaming content in a day. But I really think this is a worthwhile pursuit, so I will continue on my path. Games have had my balls in a vice for far too long, you know? I mean, you can look at me and just tell, like, yeah, this guy plays games like too much, bro. Like a bit less nowadays because I've actually been like going outside and touching grass. But like, you know, for example, in that Twitch clips compilation, just take one look at me and I'm just like, yeah, that guy plays fucking games like all day, bro. Like this guy plays Minecraft like for sure, you know. So yeah, 1 month of no video games. I'm really fucking proud of that, honestly. Like it's really important that you celebrate the victories, and I'm really happy with that. It's a really big accomplishment for me. So if you have any questions or you'd like to show some support, leaving a like and a comment is greatly appreciated. And if you're interested in following my journey even closer, the best place to do that is Instagram at Harbonator. I post a lot of gym stuff and bullshit on there, so it's a good place. Much love, guys. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Hopefully I'll see you next week.